Okay, I'm here with one of my favorite people. Uh, Ann is the group fitness instructor at the North Buffalo Community Center. I just called you Ann, but what name did they give you when you were born, Ann?
My real name was Marianna Caterina, but they called me in Italian. They would go Marianna, and then they took the Ann part, so I got stuck with the Ann part. So I've been Ann ever since.
Oh, that's great. You were, in what year were you born in?
1922.
1922.
You had to ask me that, huh?
No. And well, okay, I'm really lousy at math. So I asked him, how old does that make you, Ann?
That makes me 92, going on 93 in April.
Wow, 93 in April. And you do an awful lot of things that an awful lot of people 32 can't do or 33 can't do. And you really are an inspiration to me, and I know to really, literally, hundreds of other people. Now, you weren't born in Buffalo, were you, Ann?
No, I was born in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. And I came here when I was about 7 years old. My father got a job here, so he sent for us, and we all came to Buffalo.
So you actually went to school here in Buffalo?
Yes, I went to school number 1. It was on, if I remember correctly, on Busty Avenue.
Busty Ave, the old West Side.
Yeah, the old West Side.
Okay. And while you were going to school, did anything happen? Or, I mean, you mentioned something about your father.
Well, my father got sick and he died. I was 13 years old at the time, so at that time, he quit school and went to help the family out.
So you could never even get through school?
No, 8th grade was the highest I got.
Oh,
I
boy.
didn't even get to graduate.
What did you do when you went to work at age 13?
Well, we did a lot of things. We used to walk all the way, I think it was to Black Rock. I can't remember what we did at that time, but I think you got about $40 a month. You used to go every week there. And then later on, I worked at a paper factory. And I can't even remember where that was now.
Come on, that wasn't that long ago, Ann, was it?
Quite a while ago.
For anybody watching this, there's absolutely nothing wrong with Ann's memory, I'll tell you that. Although recalling, something that happened 70 or 75 years ago or more can be a little bit of an issue. But things weren't always bad because somewhere along the line you met your husband.
Yes, at the Delwood we met.
Oh.
Fell deeply in love with him. He was a wonderful man. A sweet, lovely, wonderful man.
Now, for those people that don't know Buffalo, you better tell them what the Delwood was.
Oh, the Delwood was a dance in my time, about 22 years old. And everybody used to go there. It was on Utica Street. It was the Delwood.
Right.
And every week we used to go. We used to take the streetcar to go there. And we used to run across there just to get into the dance. It was a lovely time of the year.
I know. It was a lovely time to be alive, and
yeah.
It was really great.
Still is.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that later now. I'm moving the camera around, and I shouldn't be. I'm sorry. Anybody watching this, I'm sorry. But you did meet your husband there.
Yes, I did.
And the marriage worked well, didn't it?
And to the end, to the day he died, he was the most wonderful man that I've ever met.
But how old were you when he passed away, Ann?
Oh, about in my 60s.
You were, but then you were still relatively young by today's standards. Did you date or think about getting married again?
Nope, I never even thought of looking.
Why?
Because I had one. I don't think I could ever find one as good as he was.
Boy,
and I wasn't looking.
That's nice to hear, Ann.
Yeah.
I mean, really is.
Yeah.
You had a good marriage then.
To the end.
And how many children?
Two boys.
2 boys.
I lost one in childbirth.
Oh.
But I had 2 boys, Larry and Gary.
Wow. One thing that I do know about you, and it seems right that you met your husband at the Delwood Dance Hall, because I've seen you a few times at some of the parties that we've had, and you're a dancer.
Yes, I love to dance.
I know you do. Boy, oh boy. Well, you're a darn good dancer yet.
I used to be. I don't know now. I haven't danced in so long.
Well, my observations are that you're pretty darn good. And another thing, that you are absolutely amazing
Thank you.
With all you are in every way, mentally, physically. Another thing about Ann, and I just spent the morning with her, we talked about a lot of things, and she's one of the most upbeat people that you'll ever meet. My memory is what's going. So in May, or is it April or May?
April.
April, you're going to be how old again, Ann?
93.
93. Well, you're not a typical 93-year-old, but I will say this. You're always active.
Yes.
You're always active. You're always doing something. And in my opinion, and I'm not a doctor, but I think your activity and your level of activity, and even the exercises, you tell me you go down on the floor and do exercises at night.
Yep, I do.
My God, you're going to be 93 years old. Maybe, just if you would, maybe we're in the kitchen now, folks. Gonna take a walk into Ann's front room, and she's going to show us a couple of things that she does. Is that okay with you, Ann?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, I want everybody over age 90 to do this at home right now. There you are. Excellent. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. 93, folks.
Riding the bicycle.
Riding the bicycle. That's great, Ann.
Keeps the blood flowing.
It would keep my blood flowing, I'll tell you. That's wonderful. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much, Annie.
You're welcome. Way around,
That's excellent.
and I bend, and then I go like this.
You can touch your toes?
Yep,
Touch your toes.
like that.
Wow.
I could do that 10, 15 times.
No, don't have to do it 10 or 15 times. Whoa. Hey, let's give her a big hand.